welcome to my channel. I know it's been a long time since I've gotten on here and actually talked to you guys, but I am back and I'm hoping that I'll be back for a while and just to stay. But I did start medical school this past Monday, August 21st, so things have been changing a little bit for me. So I'm back today to give you guys a video on how to do well in college, how to possibly make all A's if that's your goal, or just to keep your GPA as high as possible, because I know some of you are watching my videos that are pre-med students and just want to make sure they are doing everything they're supposed to do academically in order to give them the best possibility into getting accepted into medical school. So my first tip to do well at undergrad or college or even high school, these tips apply across the board, I think. So my first tip is to start strong. And when I say start strong, I mean go into class, even though when you're starting off in a new class, of course they start with the simpler things and you may not feel like you have to study right away because you don't have a lot of information yet. But you want to start strong, you want to start studying early, you want to do your homework as early as possible and not wait to the last minute, because then things will pile up and you'll just make it harder on yourself. So when you get to college or start a new class, wherever, you want to just be starting strong, not being lazy at first. You don't want to have to come back and redeem yourself, because in college especially, it is so easy to drop your grade than it is to raise it. So you want to start off with those high grades, so that if you slip up every now and again toward the end, where it will get stressful because of finals, you want to have a already pretty high grade from the beginning, because the beginning of each semester is very easy compared to the end of the semester. The end of the semester is when all the professors want to assign you different projects and different assignments, and is when you have most of your tests, your midterms. So you want to kind of do as well as you can until that point, and of course keep doing well, but just in case you slip up around that point where you're really overwhelmed, you want to have as high as a grade as you can. So I will first say start strong, don't be lazy, get those A's from the get-go. So my second tip is to get to know your professor or your teacher, whoever it may be. Get to know them, let them know you. It makes it easier to ask them questions. It makes you not as likely to avoid them or avoid getting help. So getting to know your professors and letting them know you will help you both succeed in class and succeed as a person. By getting to know your professors, it allows them to know your weaknesses and your strengths, which may help you when they're grading your exams. So just let your professors know you, know your track of thinking, and they'll help you. So professors aren't here to hurt you, they're here to help you. Even though we may think sometimes they're here to end our lives because of how much work we get and everything, they're really here to help you and see you succeed. So get to know them, and you want them as your advocate, not only for the class you're taking, but you may need a rec letter and you want to be able to go to anyone. You don't have to have only a few people you can ask. You want to basically be able to ask any of your professors that you've ever taken. You want to leave a good taste in everyone's mouth. So get to know them. Don't be afraid to ask questions. They are here to help you. My third tip is to organize yourself, especially in college. I know in high school you can kind of get away with being a little unorganized because they kind of hold your hand and tell you when things are due, but in college they basically give you a syllabus at the beginning of the semester, and they kind of let you do you. So they're not going to keep, for the most part, reminding you every time something's due, or if you're supposed to read a certain chapter for a class or something. That's usually going to be in the syllabus, and it's up to you to remember, or to remember to look back at it and review it and remember what you're supposed to be doing. You're adults now, so they expect you to be able to schedule yourself and be able to manage your own time wisely. So for that, of course, I suggest getting a planner. My friends got me this one. I've actually never used it yet. They just got it for my birthday, which was a few days ago. But I love planners. I will be using it starting tonight. I need to start writing in it. But this one, I believe they got it from Marshall's. I'm not sure, but you could get planners anywhere. I love Barnes & Noble's planners. Basically any bookstore usually has really cute planners. For me, I like stickers in my planners. It just makes it more fun. So they got me the one with stickers, which I love. So it just kind of helps you schedule your day. It has dentist appointment, hair appointment, date night, party. So it's kind of a cute way to remind yourself of different events. And mine has like a quote for every day. Well, not every day, I'm sorry, every week. It gives you like a positive quote. So for this month, which was July, so we're not in July anymore, but it says make each day your masterpiece. So it kind of gives you like a positive note to start your day on, or start your week on. I'm sorry if I sound kind of nasally. I think I have allergies here, so yes, I am dealing a little bit with allergies, but sorry about that. But I would definitely recommend getting a planner. Write everything down. If you're at a test review in college, which most of you will go to test reviews just to see what the teacher is expecting you to know, while you're there, jot it down in your planner. Like if he gives you a list of something to know this list. And I swear it'll come in handy. People think it's more of a tedious thing that people just do for fun, but no, planners come in handy. You cannot remember everything, and I'm telling you, whether it's page numbers to read or anything, get your syllabus. The first day you get your syllabus, write everything that your syllabus lists down. And if your teacher changes it later, so what? Get a whiteout or get just cross it out, whatever. You can always change it, but write it down from the get-go, because you want to have something you can refer to without having to go through several different syllabi to locate it. So yes, definitely a planner is necessary to do well in college. My fourth thing or tip for you to do well in college or any schooling you are in is to don't procrastinate. Don't wait till the last minute. And I'm saying this as someone who did it, someone who learned from it. Hopefully I don't do it again. But I procrastinated so much through college, and although I did well, it was so much harder for me. It caused me so much more stress than I really needed. So I'm gonna just be honest with you and say, don't procrastinate. It's so much easier to just study little bit by little bit every day instead of having to study or pull an all-nighter the night before a test. I promise you, you want to be well rested for your test. Senior year, I tried to practice not procrastinating, because freshman, sophomore, and junior year I procrastinated, and it wasn't so good for like anxiety. I was getting really anxious all the time. So I made it a point for senior year to get in the habit of doing things early and doing things as soon as I get them. So like I said, I would do or study little by little every day, so that come the night before the test, I literally reviewed for like 2 hours. And I would be in bed by 10, and when I took that test the next day well rested, I swear it made a huge difference in my performance and how quick I was able to recall the answers. It's just so much better than procrastinating, keeping yourself up, and then even if you do look at all the information and get to study all the information you needed, you may not perform as well on tests when you're really tired. So you want to keep that in mind. You don't want to have too much caffeine either, because caffeine can make you jittery, anxious, and second guess yourself. I'm telling you this from experience. Caffeine, of course, when you need it to keep you up, but I wouldn't rely on caffeine, and I wouldn't abuse caffeine, because it really does give you anxiety for the most part. At least it did for me. And it'll make you second guess what you really know. So that's my advice. That's my fourth tip. My fifth tip is to have fun. It's college. It's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to always be work. You're supposed to have some fun and enjoy yourself. This is the time now before you get into careers. Just have fun. Manage your time. Like I said earlier, if you have a planner, you can manage your time well enough to where you really won't have much to do on the weekends, or if you do have something to do like a research paper, you'll write that in your planner to do that maybe from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday. Then you have the rest of your Saturday free to go hang out with your friends or go to a party. I had fun in college. My first 2 years, I kind of didn't have too much fun because I was so worried about school. You want to be able to have fun in college. You want to live your life. You want to travel. Just make time to do things, guys. Don't keep your head in the books all the time. Of course, make your good grades, do your homework, do everything on time, but that's another thing that comes in with just managing your time, because there's no reason college should take up all of your time. I did research for my first 2 years, and of course I was in college for pre-med, which was a lot of science, a lot of studying, and I still made time to have fun. So you don't want your academic career to interfere with your social life, so you want to be able to balance the two so that you can get kind of the best of both worlds. You don't want to miss out on the college experience. It is a once in a lifetime experience. I already wish I could go back to college because it was so much fun. It's a different environment. However, I am enjoying my medical school environment. It's also different. People are really nice. I know I'm going on a different tangent, but what I'm basically trying to say is that you want to enjoy the moment you're in. So if you're in undergrad, if you're in high school, heck, if you're in middle school, I'm not sure how old everyone will be watching this, but you want to enjoy yourself, but you also want to make sure you're getting that work done, because in the long run, that's going to help you, and that's going to make it much easier on you when you go to apply for jobs or schools for master's programs or doctorate programs, whatever you choose to do. But you want to make it easy on yourself so that your GPA isn't something you're worried about, because bringing a GPA up is so much harder than it is to bring it down, which kind of sucks, because if you let it fall, it is hard to get it back up. You want to just keep it maintained, keep it balanced. But if you follow these 5 steps I've given you today, I promise your GPA will show for it. It will be nice. These 5 tips will help you to manage yourself as a student and manage yourself as a person to grow. So please let me know how this helped you. If you would like me to do any other videos pertaining to anything else, I would love to. I love helping people, and I love helping you guys that are still in school, because I know the struggle. I've been there. I'm still there. So as I'm learning, I'm also trying to teach you guys what I'm learning. So let me know if you have anything you would like to know, or if there's anything I can do to assist you. But thank you guys so much for sticking in there with me, watching my videos, and I hope this helps someone. If you're not a student and you know someone who is, pass it along to them. Maybe it'll help them. I hope you're having an awesome day, night, whatever time it is that you're watching this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Be looking forward to some med school vlogs starting probably in the next week. I want to start vlogging tomorrow, which is Monday, and I hope to have that up for you guys one day this week. So look forward to that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Alright guys, bye.
Baby, while we're young, we should just have fun. We should just do whatever we want.